Hello friends on YouTube, how is everybody? Look, you can hardly tell the teenagers now from the adults. Look at those two olive eggers. Look what a mess they make in their water. They've almost dug up my apple tree. Oh, they dug up all those young roots. See? The feeder roots. I put bricks around it. I put the water around it. I don't know what else to do. That's their favorite dust bath. But I've got to do something or they're going to destroy it. Oh yeah. One of those olive eggers managed to get over the fence. And this morning I found her. Actually, she managed to get over last night. But she got back in somehow and I found her escape place. It's been a couple of weeks since I did a video, and if you remember, these lettuces right here was just twigs. This is the Butter Crunch. Those chickens would love to have it. Oh, and it grows so fast. All it needed was a little liquid fertilizer, and it grows like crazy. And it is so good. Makes the best salad. Look at these birds, some alfalfa, not alfalfa, but clover. Everything that was green back here, they've eaten. You know, my son would kill me if I gave him any more of the yard. I had bugs eating up these greens. Made my own homemade spray out of citrus peel and citrus leaves. Dawn dishwashing liquid and let it set for several days. And let the oils from the citrus get out in it. Sprayed them down real good. Bugs are gone. I don't know where they went. But I had 2 potatoes that was too small to lift out. They wouldn't have had anything on them. And worms was eating them up, but when I come out and looked for the worms, I could never find one. So I came out here with a flashlight night before last. And these caterpillars only come out at night to feed. And I found them. I put them in a jar and gave them to the chickens the next day. Now they think every time I'm out here messing with plants, I'm getting them some caterpillars. Some worms. My onions are not growing very fast. Of course, I'm very impatient when it comes to stuff like this. They've got fertilized. I don't know why they're not growing faster. I looked at Travis's on Hoss Tools, and he put his sets out he transplanted like I did, about a week ahead of me. Of course, he uses 20-20-20, and I'm using 13-13-13. Plus, he does the micro boost, and I don't have any of that. And when I planted the collards and the turnips, the turnips and the mustard, I realized I didn't even put any collards out. I had collard seeds. So I sprinkled some over there, which are coming up, that I'm going to let the chickens have when they get grown. And I got some here growing for Danny. And these look pitiful when I bought them, but they're looking much better. They look like they were actually dying when I bought them. They probably threw them outside the road the day after I bought those, and I could have got them free if I'd have waited a day. But they didn't cost much. I got 3, 6, 9 plants. That'd be plenty for him. Carrots are doing good. Well, one batch of them, those were planted later. So I'm getting 6 to 7 eggs a day. And I think that Rhode Island Red that just jumped up there, Production Red, whichever one she turns out to be, I bought her as a Rhode Island Red, but I don't believe it's a true Rhode Island Red. I believe she started laying. I got a fairy egg this morning. I don't believe it was from one of these because I've been getting full-size eggs from them. And it would have to be her because the two amber links don't even have enough comb to even look like a hen. They're getting the body of a hen, but their combs are not big enough. And the two olive eggers, like that one, dark gray one there, the barb one, they'll have a pea-comb, so they never will have a big comb. You won't really be able to judge by the size of their comb, you judge by the color. They're also getting the body of a hen. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. We put us up a bug light out here, if you can see it from here. I'm not gonna get in there with the chicken because I don't want to walk in the poo. I'm going to get my gloves and find some more stuff to put around this tree to see if I can keep them from killing it. I don't know what it'll be, but maybe the wheelbarrow and maybe that broken down grill over there. But anything I put there, they're subject to jump up on and jump over the fence. As you can see, this fence is only, what, 3 foot high? Maybe 4 max. So the lighter chickens, like those young ones there, could easily jump over if they jumped up on top of something. Sometimes I expect them to actually take a leap from there when they're on top of it, but I clip one wing, which makes them off balance. And the light gray olive egger got out. Now, once I got her back in, I shut her in the coop and cut both of her wings, so hopefully she can't escape again. We've been really going to town on those satsumas. As a matter of fact, I think I'll pick me another one. I can't eat one every day because they interfere with my warfarin. And if you don't pick it just right, you have to eat it right away because it pulls the end of it out. So I just twist and twist till it breaks the twig it's on. This must have been a good year for satsumas in this area because people on Facebook selling them by the 5-gallon buckets. $20 for a 5-gallon bucket, which is a fairly decent price. And it was a very good year for pecans. You can get a pound of pecans for $6 in some places, and the really good ones, the Elliott's, they want $8 for them. But they're the best. They got a really, really good, rich flavor. The Elliott's do. Takes longer for the trees to mature, so I can understand them asking more for them. Okay, this is it. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Every day is Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for every day. God bless.